Last July on episode 39, I shared 5 products that I was currently loving. You all really liked that episode, so I wanted to do it again and share 5 things that I am loving right now. Hi, I'm Allison Egidi, a pediatric sleep and wellness coach and a mom of 2. I love to help parents find solutions. This is How Long Till Bedtime. Well, hi there. Before I dive in, I want to let you know that I will link to all of the recommendations I make here today in the show notes. Okay, I'm excited to share all of these things with you because I am really loving them. But I am particularly excited about the first one. I don't know about you, but before having kids, I didn't think very much about stain removers. I was just not someone who dealt with a lot of stains. But I almost immediately became obsessed with trying different stain removers once becoming a mom. I do have nice, clean products that work well for easy stains when I treat them quickly. But I've tried a lot and had yet to really lock in on one I loved for those hard set in stains. And then my friend Kristen told me about the Fells Naphtha Laundry Bar. Game changer. You just get the stained area wet and you rub this bar on the stain and it works like magic. Now, I have found for harder stains, I like to use this little stain brush that she also recommended to really brush the soap in. And so I would recommend both of them. And I will link to the brush in the show notes as well. And I really hope you'll give this a try if you have been struggling with stains. I cannot wait to hear what you guys think about the stain remover. I've had it get oil stains out that I can't get out. I mean, I've just had so much success with it. I use it every week at some point for some ridiculous stain, and I think, this is the one. I'm really challenging it with this one. And it inevitably works. I really can't think of a stain it hasn't gotten out yet. Now, granted, my kids are a little older and maybe our stains aren't quite as aggressive as they were when they were toddlers, but it's gotten mainly some grease stains out I've been very impressed with. So I would definitely recommend it. And I just had a shirt that Ainsley brought in with all sorts of our Virginia clay on it last weekend. And I thought, let's see how it does on the Virginia clay because not all stain removers get out Virginia clay. Poof, gone. So, highly recommend it. And I have to tell you, if you have a stain remover that you're obsessed with, please share it with me. I'm all about the stain removers. So, shoot me a DM on Instagram and tell me what it is. Okay, my second recommendation, I feel like it's timely because spring break is coming up for many of us. So I want to share a great beach read. When we were in Florida over New Year's, I devoured the book Summer Island by Kristen Hanna. It was a really easy read and it hooked me very quickly. Sometimes books take a while to hook me. This one hooked me quickly. And by the end, I felt like I couldn't put it down. In fact, I finished it when I think we were driving to the airport. I know it was in the car and I never read in the car because I typically get car sick, but that's how much I wanted to finish it and find out what happened at the end. I finished it in the car on our way to the airport or on our way home from the airport maybe. But it was a great book. And this was my first Kristen Hanna book. And I have since had several people tell me that they like many of her books. So I haven't checked out any more yet, but a lot of people are fans of hers. So I would recommend Summer Island if you're looking for an easy beach read this spring break or anytime, I guess. My third recommendation is the gift that I gave to my girlfriend at our $5 Christmas gift exchange. It's the Spatty Makeup Spatula. If you're anything like me, you want to get every last bit of your lotion and foundation out of that little squirt bottle. So once it stops getting sucked up to squirt out, there is still stuff in there, and it always drives me crazy. So with this little spatula, you can screw off the lid and get every last drop out. I just got an extra week and a half out of my daily face lotion by using the Spatty. So it's awesome. And you will make back the $5 you spend to purchase it very, very quickly. It's also a great little gift. If you have any sort of inexpensive gift exchange, I highly recommend it. My fourth recommendation is one that I saw on a home organizer Instagram page. I cannot remember who it is, but I saw it one night after I was cleaning the kitchen, and it is a dish drying rack that rolls out over your sink. So I have always had one of those kind of big drying racks next to my sink for years and years, and I hate it. It's always there. Even when the dishes aren't empty, it's there. I didn't have a good cabinet to put it in. So I felt like it was always out and I did not like it. This little guy allowed me to ditch the drying rack because I'm always hand washing pans, so I need somewhere to put them. So this allowed me to ditch the drying rack because I roll it out over half of my sink. So I have the faucet on the one side where I'm washing, and then on the other half, I roll this little rack out. And then the pans and the dishes I'm washing will just sit on that rack, drip drying into the sink until I'm ready to dry them and put them away. Then when I'm done with it at the end of the night, I can just roll the little rack back up and it sits all rolled up just next to my sink. So I really, really like it. It makes the kitchen look less cluttered. My fifth recommendation is another kitchen item. I also found this one through someone's Instagram story. I saw them post about it and I thought, this solves a need. I have a problem area and this is going to fix it. And boy, did it ever. So it's an extra large super cube for freezing. So I'm obsessed with these because I do use a lot of chicken broth, but I buy them in it's either 4 or 5 cup boxes so I can use them for soup, or I can use it for something else. But then when I use it for something else, I don't typically need the 4 or 5 cups that are in the box. And so I often found I would think I'd get around to using it again before the 5 to 7 days that it's good after being opened, but I didn't. And so a lot of times I was throwing it out, or when I froze it, it was annoying because when I needed it again, I needed a specific amount. I either needed a half a cup or 1 cup, and I didn't have a great way to freeze in that fashion that I liked. So these silicone freezer trays allow me to pour the broth in to freeze either in half cup amounts or in 1 full cup amounts. And there's 4 of them in the tray. And so you can either fill each cube to the half line or to the 1 cup line. And it makes it super easy for me to just pop out the amount I need next time. And so actually, now that I think about it, I think my boxes I buy are 4 cups and some of my soups need 5 cups. So then I just pop out 1 extra 1 cup cube. I'm going to make a soup this week and do exactly that. And it has made it so I waste so much less broth. So I really, really recommend it. It's awesome. And if you are someone who feels like you waste broth, or I guess any other type of liquid that you might want to freeze, this is just the one that I use it for, this product is definitely worth a purchase. Okay, those are 5 things that I am currently loving / obsessed with. If you try any of them, let me know what you think. You can find me on Instagram at Sleep and Wellness Coach. I hope you'll join me again next week. Bye for now. Thank you for listening to How Long Till Bedtime. To learn how we can work together to improve your child's sleep, please visit sleepandwellnesscoach.com.